When you're about to put a green shirt on, about to record, and then you realize that you're using a green screen, so you can't exactly do that. Hey everyone, James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of VGC 2020 Baek Battles. And yes, I actually almost did put on a green shirt before recording this video, and then I realized, oh, I use a green screen now, so can't exactly do that. So I'm going to be wearing this Torn Ogre shirt, which very proud. I don't know if everyone can see it, but yeah, I do love this shirt. If you do want to check it out, there is a link in the description down below to pick them up. Torn Ogre shirts and hoodies in all different colors. So we got this team today, though. We got the Dragon Ball, Togekiss, Excadrill, Phalanx, Rotom-Mow, and the Rockrunners for one last time on Baek Battles. 5 battles seems short. I don't know. 5 battles does seem short with every team that I've been noticing. But let's get started and play some games. If you haven't checked out the previous episode, as always, check it out. And if you do want to see a QR code of this team, not QR code, it's just, what is it? It's rental code? Yeah. If you want to see a rental code of this team, be sure to leave a like down below. If we can get 150 likes for all the videos we use the Phalanx team, by the end of this week, we will have a QR code, not QR code, a rental code of this team available to the public. So, yeah, let's get started and play some games. Today's common question is going to be, since it is Christmas Eve, what are you hoping to get for Christmas, and what did you get your friends slash parents slash family? What did you get them for Christmas? So let me know in the comments down below. I guess it's a two-part question. If you do celebrate Christmas, that is, or if you celebrate any other major holiday that does do gift giving slash receiving, let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, just let me know what you're doing if you don't celebrate the holidays. But yeah, let's just get started and play some games. For me personally, it's like I got some friends and family, some stuff, and then like I don't really care what I get. I'm not really like the biggest celebrator of Christmas, I guess. That's just me. But yeah, we got our first opponent today. 40-90. So we got Togekiss, Togedemaru, Excadrill, Dracovish. We got Duraludon. I'm gonna call it Duraludon. Or was it Duraludon? I mean, I call it Duraludon, but I like Duraludon. I heard someone pronounce it. I think it was Edu who pronounced it like that, and I like it. And counter. So, interesting team. Phalanx can do well if I can get rid of the Togekiss effectively. Togekiss is a little bit scary against this team. My opponent actually just locked in. Okay. Dragapult, Screens, Reflect seems really good against my opponent's team. So does Light Screen. Should I bring Excadrill as a lead? I don't think so. I think I just want to go with the same 4 I've always gone with the Togekiss, Dragapult lead, with the Excadrill and Phalanx in the back. I think that's just like the bread and butter here. There's no really trickery mode, so I don't really have to bring a rock, and it's not really that good in this matchup. Rotom-Mow I could see myself using. The Togedemaru does make it annoying if it is a Lightning Rod variant, so I can't exactly go for Thunderbolt into the Dracovish or the Togekiss, which is kind of big, and it kind of gets walled by the Duraludon as well. But I think those 4 are just fine. I really like getting screens up. It's going to be the same strategy as usual. Get up the screens, get Phalanx set up for the late game. That's basically how this team goes. And yeah, it looks like we're going to be able to get to use it once again. So let's see if we can get that available to us, because I don't know. My opponent does have some tricks here. And we'll see what my opponent decides to opt for as the lead. It's going to be, I cannot read that. It's going to be the Togekiss plus the Togedemaru lead. So against my Dragapult plus my Togekiss. Okay. So I have a few things. I could ignore Fake Out by just going for the I can ignore Fake Out by just going for a Dynamax here, and I think that is what I want to do. I do want to go for the Max Airstream, and I think I want to target down. I want to say it's a Togekiss. There is a chance my opponent goes for Nuzzle or Zingzap, and I'd get my weakness policy, and I do kind of like that option. So we'll go for the Light Screen here, and we'll go for the Dynamax here. We're going to see a Dynamax from my opponent's side. I hope this isn't the Togedemaru. I'm hoping it's a why can't I Togekiss? Why? Double Toge lead. I was getting them mixed up. Okay, so Togekiss does Dynamax here. With Light Screen up, we should live any attack that my opponent can really throw off. So we should be fine in that department. Nuzzle is definitely something that can be frustrating to deal with here. It's not exactly the most ideal situation, but at least if we get Light Screen up, we're going to be able to tank attacks just fine. And we'd get the weakness policy boost anyway. So Yep, we're gonna Dynamax our Togekiss. Both Togekiss is Dynamaxing, one of the more popular Pokemon recently picking up because of the fact that it's so bulky and it's just got great coverage. We're gonna set up the light screen, no fake out, which is smart for my opponent. Let's see if it's the Nuzzle or the Zingzap or maybe an Iron Head. Going to be, yep, the Nuzzle. It's annoying. It's in the Dragapult though, so not too bad. Gets a critical hit. Will be able to paralyze me. Oh. Wait, no, it doesn't matter. I thought the speed thing was a thing. And then I realized I got the light screen up anyway. Because of that light screen, I am able to survive the turn, which is nice here. And yeah, this doesn't seem like a too bad situation. My opponent actually set up the Misty Train, which is kind of nice for me. As we will set up the Max Airstream into the Togekiss slot. And get our speed boosted. Okay. So, I don't think Dragapult outspeeds the... Unfortunately, I don't think it outspeeds the, what's it called? Shouldn't outspeed the Togedemaru, which kind of stinks for me. I could technically go into Excadrill. I actually kind of like the Excadrill play. Or maybe just sacking Dragapult's better. I think sacking Dragapult's better, actually. I'm going to go for Shadow Ball into the Togedemaru slot. And I think I just max guard here. The reason I think I go for max guard is because next turn I could get Excadrill in and go for Airstream into high horsepower into the Togedemaru slot. Iron Head coming out from the Togedemaru. Okay, that would have actually be policy. I'm surprised my opponent's not going for a. Oh wow, we're faster. Not what I anticipated, but that works out beautifully. Max Airstream going to come out, which is fine. Okay. All right. That puts us in an interesting spot. Yeah, okay. So I didn't expect my Dragapult to be faster even with the paralysis. I guess since a Dragapult is just so fast, I guess that does make sense. I'm going to be able to go for the Excadrill here, and I think I just set up a Sword Stance here. And I think I go for the max... I want to say I go for just max... Flare into the... I don't want to max Flare that slot. The reason I don't want to max Flare that slot is I'm really worried... Okay, let me think. Can I just max Flare? No, because I set up my opponent's Sun, and if you go for the Airstream, it's bad. But if I high horsepower the Togedemaru slot, I'm in a really weird position if it's Spiky Shield. So I gotta consider what are the risks and options. Sword Stance is a play I could technically make, but I don't feel like it's worth it here. I think I'm gonna go for high horsepower though. I think I'm gonna Airstream the Togekiss slot once again. It's a risky move. It's a very risky move. Also, wait. How is it faster than my Togekiss? Am I just EV'd wrong? I feel like I'm EV'd wrong because I could have... I think I might be EV'd wrong with this Togekiss. Wow, that actually did not as much as I thought. I guess Heat Wave's not that strong, and the Togekiss isn't busted, which makes sense. Hopefully we can break through the Para. High horsepower will connect with the Togekiss, which is nice. And if we break through the Para, we're in such a good position because Excadrill should be able to outspeed the Togekiss the following turn. Nice. So we do get the Airstream off. Togekiss is back at neutral speed, and we get a good amount of damage to that Togekiss. Okay. So not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Of course, there is the Dracovish, which is annoying. The sun is up, though, which is actually kind of nice for me because I have to worry less about the Dracovish. If it is a Choice Band, I don't know. Conkeldurr is actually going to come out. Okay. Which is fine. I can go for Dazzling Gleam here and a Protect, I think. Yeah, I don't see any reason not to go for Dazzling Gleam Protect. I want to see what my opponent could potentially have. I mean, Air Slash is still going to be annoying, though, to deal with. That is going to be a pain to deal with. You have to fight through potential pairs. Which is dumb, but yeah, this is Togekiss Mirror, and paralysis is that thing. We will go for the Dazzling Gleam here because we can knock out the Togekiss, and probably the Conkeldurr unless it's Assault Vest. So let's see here. We'll Protect here. Probably an Air Slash coming out. Mach Punch. Yep. Into the Excadrill. If I had Follow Me, I would go for Follow Me here. But then again, I could get parried. Air Slash going to come out. This is very unlikely to move. Yeah. So... I think I just preserve Excadrill. I think I have to risk it. and I'm gonna go for a Dazzling Gleam into the slot. Luckily, light screen's still up, so I'm not taking too much damage from my opponent. But this is still gonna be very frustrating to break through. Very frustrating. We will retreat here. Hopefully, my opponent doesn't read this and go for, like, I don't know, an Air Slash or maybe like a Thunder Punch this turn. This goes for the Mach Punch. That does a lot. It Air Slash into the Togekiss once again. Togekiss, please break through, my boy. Or is it a girl? I don't remember. My boy, please break through. We're not exactly in the best position. I'm going to go for a Dazzling Gleam and a Protect here, because Togekiss is faster than my Phalanx because it's boosted. Speed. Okay, my opponent actually goes for Dazzling Gleam, so we're in a good spot now, assuming that Togekiss can actually break through. Yes! Okay. So we're able to knock out both Pokemon, it looks like. Oh, we crit. I think that was the Togekiss, so I don't think we crit the Kong, so we should be fine. Kong goes down. If I did crit the Kong, it might have mattered because of Assault Vest. If it wasn't, it probably went down anyway. But yeah, unfortunate if it was the Kong, but my opponent flinched me twice attempting to go for that. We're going to see the Duraludon. I don't think I even go for no retreat here. I think the play is always to close combat for damage. And just go for the, should I Thunder Wave or should I Dazzling? Dazzling is better, I think, just for damage. Let's see if Duraludon can take the close combat. I do outspeed, and yeah, we're just able to pick up the knockout. No retreat necessary. Get it? As we are able to take care of the Duraludon, and that is going to be a good game. So overall, we were able to break through that pretty comfortably. I was acceptable of taking the Nuzzles. Then I realized that the Togekiss gets Air Slash afterward, and oh man, we had to fight through that. Thankfully, we didn't get full power that one turn. Luckily, my opponent went for Dazzling Gleam, probably trying to expect to follow me, I'm thinking. So if I followed me there, my opponent would have been in an awkward spot, because Phalanx could have actually swept through that team, I think, overall. So nice as we are able to take our first win. And I actually think that I hear someone at the door, so I'm actually going to be right back. I'm going to pause this recording. And I'll be right back. Okay, I have no idea why my doorbell would go off at 11. Well, now it's 11:11, so it probably went off at like 11:09, 11:10. Why would someone be at the door then? Actually, no, I've had later visits before, but like I wasn't expecting anyone. No one was at the door. Don't know if I got pranked. Maybe I was just hearing things. Maybe it was the clock. I don't know. But we're going to continue on and play some games. Okay, I resumed recording, which is good here. And let us continue and play some games, if you know what I mean. And let's just get started. Hopefully, Phaling's putting in some work in the last episode, so very happy at least. But, of course, we want that extra win, right? We always want that extra win to finish off a team. I don't remember what we've gone record-wise in the last episodes. I know we went 1-1 in the last episode when we used the last team. I think we went 1-1 when we were using the Colossal team. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. But, yeah. Otherwise, let's just get started. And hopefully... Actually, no, there is... Actually, I thought about the comment question a little bit more. About what I want for Christmas. And, was it what? Yeah. What do you want for Christmas, and what did you get your family for Christmas? That was a common question today. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired. It is 11 p.m. I'm doing holiday stuff on Christmas Eve, which is technically tomorrow. So thankfully, the doorbell wasn't ringing at Christmas Eve 11 p.m. But this video is going up at 5 p.m. As long as everything goes well. So yeah, if anyone's wondering, we got rank 80 here. I remember this team. I've seen it before. It's the Screech, Dragapult. Well, actually, we don't know because like this team has a lot of different common variants. Yeah, not exactly too sure what I want to really do here. I kind of like the Togekiss. Really, in Togekiss Dragapult and the Togekiss Dragapult? Just sounds so stupid. I could lead Excadrill here. That is definitely a potential option. What do I want to go here? This is kind of tough. I don't like Dragapult in this situation. Actually, although I could set up, what do I want to do? I think I kind of like Togekiss plus Excadrill. Yeah, I like Togekiss plus Excadrill, I think. I have Phalanx in the back, and I think Rotom-Mow, because Rotom-Mow, as you can see from my opponent's team, there's a Gyarados, a Togekiss, and a Rotom Wash. So it's pretty decent against my opponent's team, and I think I like it overall. Dragapult doesn't really help too much other than screens. I don't know if like they're super necessary either. Araquanid is not. I mean, Araquanid has like 1 point in this team, I guess, and that would be the fact that it can bug bite the Snorlax, which is the main reason why I bug bite. It's just for like Araquanid is my hard trigger matchup, and I want bug bite to help against like Snorlaxes. So that's the main reason why, if anyone's been wondering, because I've gotten a lot of comments about that. So if anyone wants to know, that's the reason why. Excadrill plus the Togekiss against the Dragapult plus the Snorlax. So could be Will-O-Wisp, could be Screens. We have so many different options for my opponent here. I do want to break a Sash. And I will Swords Dance up here immediately, because I think Swords Dance is a good play. Getting the Swords Dance up is really nice, especially if my opponent goes for Curse. If this is I'm thinking this is like, what I've seen from these teams is mostly common. Is going to be Screens, Dragapult with only Draco Meteors as only attack. It can Thunder Wave, I guess. But I already have the speed advantage, so it's not like too bad. If it's Wisp or Reflect Light Screen, that is bad. But otherwise, we should be fine. Unless it has an actual attack move that can hit the Excadrill for good damage. But we'll find out here, I guess. Gonna be Reflect, okay. That's not too bad. I can keep Swords Dancing, which isn't a bad problem at all. So, we will go for the Swords Dance here with the Excadrill. So we'll be faster than Dragapult next turn. And then let's see what my opponent goes for afterward. Airstream. Good amount of damage. And then let's see what the Snorlax does, if it's Belly Drum or Curse. I think it might be Curse. Oh, it has Yawn. Huh. I've never seen Snorlax be the Yawn user on a team. That's a very defensive option. Huh, that's cool. Alright. I mean, I'm going to max Starfall, actually, because I'm already faster than everything on my opponent's team with the Excadrill. And I want to go for Earth. Oh, I don't have Earthquake, right? I'm not letting my opponent get screens up again, so I'm going to Iron Head. I'm going to max Starfall, so if my opponent goes for Yawn, it's fine. Yeah, I'm going to Iron Head because it covers more switch-ins. Specifically the Gyarados that could come in. So, Iron Head, knock it out. Good. Goodbye. I could have switched out Togekiss too, but I didn't want to switch out my Excadrill that's already boosted. Starfall actually does a pretty decent amount to the Snorlax too. I wonder what the rest of its moveset is. If it's using Yawn, it's a pretty dedicated move slot. So, we'll see what my opponent has. Gonna be Yawn again. Okay, I don't really care, obviously, because I do have the Misty Terrain up now. Togekiss is gonna stay asleep. I'm wondering if I should switch out the following turn. If it's gonna be the Gyarados, I'm hard switching. Sure. If it's not the Gyarados, I think we're in a fine position. It really comes down to what kind of Gyarados that it is too, because I'm worried about a Dynamax Fly Dragonite if it has Bounce. Because Max Airstream's going to do a lot to my Rotom at +1 and probably even picks up the knockout. We're going to see Excadrill come. Oh, that's Togekiss. Okay, never mind. I'm completely wrong. I just don't know if you're going to Airstream or if you're actually going to go for the Fire type attack. Alright, this is where it gets tough, right? I can deal with the Snorlax later. If it's a Yawn set, I'm not really too worried about it. The question is, do I want to just Iron Head the Togekiss? Or do I just want to, like... It's worth it. I'm worried about Max Flare and attack from Snorlax. It's fine, I think. I think I have to keep Togekiss around. I can't really let the rest of my Pokemon get damaged later in the game. I will go for Iron Head. We're going to see the Snorlax withdraw. Is that going to be the Gyarados? No, Excadrill. Okay. So my opponent kind of had similar ideas as me. We will see the Dynamax here. Which is fine if Snorlax retreated because, like, the... Oh, my opponent's going to get the speed boost afterward. That is kind of frustrating. Okay. And my opponent does have Reflect up too. I mean, we have our +1 speed, so we'll at least speed tie. We'll see what comes out, though. I'm guessing it's Policy Togekiss. Hot Iron Head. Ooh, we 2-hit KO'd it. We actually 2-hit KO, which is actually nice. So if you go for Airstream, it's fine. And if you go for anything else, I think we're still fine no matter what. Let's see. It is Airstream into the Excadrill slot because he wanted to get the guaranteed boost. Wow, that almost knocked me out. Of course, Excadrill doesn't have the best special defense in the world. And Togekiss will go back to normal. I mean, my Excadrill should be the fastest Excadrill unless we speed tie, and if it's a speed tie, we're going for it. Like, what else can I really do in this situation? I am going to try to knock out the Togekiss here with Iron Head, because if I get rid of the Togekiss, my Phalanx does really well in the matchup. So, I'll go for the speed tie here. I do win it potentially. I am able to knock out the Togekiss, get rid of Togekiss, and Phalanx is a mon that's looking like a threat for my opponent. It's looking like a real threat to my opponent. Because I can no retreat. Earthquake gonna come out. Okay. Ignoring to follow me, which it makes sense. The only problem is I'm gonna have to rely on me not getting flinched in the end game. That's what it's gonna come down to. Oh, it's Life Orb actually, huh? Stay asleep. Fortunate, but it is what it is. We go Rotom here. I stall out the Reflect. Do you really think it's like mono normal move on Snorlax? Because like the worst Snorlax I can see in this case is being Curse, Recycle, and then a normal type attack, right? I'm gonna Heat Wave here, and I'm gonna Leaf Storm the Excadrill. Even if there's a Protect, I think it's a fine situation. If I knock out the Excadrill, I don't have to worry about Iron Head flinching my Phalanx in the end game, which is what I'm gonna go for. I actually go down to Iron Head, huh? That did a lot more than... Oh yeah, because it's Life Orb. I thought it was a neutral Iron Head. Leaf Storm does connect with the Excadrill. Just should be able to pick up a knockout. Wow, it actually didn't. Huh. That's crazy. Yawn. Okay. Not that big of a deal. Is Reflect gone? No, I don't think Reflect's gone. I think my opponent has another turn. Okay. We'll go Phalanx here. Comes down to mind games. Let me see. Yeah, because that was a Light Clay on the Dragapult. My opponent has to go for the flinch, right? Yeah, my opponent has to flinch. Actually, you could Protect here to try and Yawn the Rotom, but it looks like my opponent didn't do that. So if I hit the Leaf Storm, I should win the game. Nice. Alright. So we hit the Leaf Storm. We are able to knock out the Excadrill here. And then Snorlax is going to go for what exactly? Facade. Okay. Yeah. This is a weird Snorlax set. Like a really weird Snorlax set. Rotom going to stay asleep, which is fine. I'm going to go for the no retreat here because I'll get the boost. I saw that another turn Reflect. I don't lower my defenses here, which is really big. And yeah, I'm going to just go for a nasty plot, attempt to wake up. I mean, we should still have this game. Rotom going to stay asleep. We're going to be able to go for the no retreat with the Phalanx. And Phalanx, I think, is going to clean up this game, ladies and gentlemen. This Phalanx is going to clean up the game, ladies and gentlemen. At least I hope. I'm pretty sure Close Combat should knock out the Snorlax. If it's Yawn Protect, go ahead. You need multiple turns to KO the Phalanx. So I will gladly take that. We'll Close Combat here. And we're going to go for the Nasty Plot once again to boost our special attack. It actually is Yawn Protect. Okay. Okay, this game got interesting. Rotom stays asleep. I'm going to Nasty Plot because I don't want to activate the Berry on the Snorlax. I mean, Reflect is gone though, so if Phalanx ever wakes up and the Snorlax can't KO my Phalanx, it's game. So what? It's Facade? It's Facade, Yawn, Protect. What's the last move? Recycle? Like a Stally Snorlax? I don't know. This Snorlax is crazy. Alright. Nasty Plot up. Should be like my opponent has to go for the Phalanx. If Phalanx ever wakes up and gets an attack off, this Snorlax is screwed. So I just keep going for Nasty Plot and then hope that Leaf Storm can do it. Yeah, look at that damage to Phalanx. Phalanx with +1 taking it. And this Snorlax obviously probably isn't boosting the attack at all. So that was going to be forfeit. My opponent realizes, hey, even if I get a crit here, I don't even knock out the Phalanx. The Rotom's boosting up. So I can't even outstall it. Yeah, that is going to be game. So we do end up with 2 victories with the Phalanx team to kick things out of the park, to end off this team with 2 wins in today's episode of VGC 2020 Back Battles. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like down below, show support. As well as you can check out the other stuff down below in the description. If you want to support my channel, be sure to leave a like on this video, share it with your friends, and leave a comment down below answering the questions, as well as, of course, the like goal for this to be a rental code available to the public, but you can always try out the pastebin of it down below in the description. You can check out my other stuff, again mentioned before. If you want to go an extra mile support me, there is my Patreon page, my Twitch channel, and of course the merch that I mentioned earlier down below in the description. But otherwise, I think that is pretty much it. Thank you to everyone who's been supporting me recently. Today, when this video is coming out, is Christmas Eve. Happy holidays, everyone, and I hope you have a good Christmas. Or if you just don't celebrate Christmas or anything, have a great day, people, and until we battle again, I'll catch y'all later.